What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome back to Danganronpa Redemption. We're in Chapter 6 now, but before that I'm going to watch the Chapter 6 trailer, which happens to be on the same channel I've been using. Yesterday's video, I can say yesterday's video, it was supposed to be Monday, but it didn't get up till yesterday. It's a little soon to judge people's outright reactions to my little speculations at the end. But it does seem like most people do agree that Monokuma gotta be lying, because there's no way, there's just literally no way that people could defeat Izuru, Akane, Nekomaru. Who else was I thinking? Nagito, like, these people that are basically invincible. So yeah. Let's watch the trailer. Soon. The moment you've all been waiting for. Announcer voice. 9 down. Hey, it's wow, nice. Sad. Wait, oh no, that was Gundam's scarf. I'm like, why is the blood red? No. 8 to go. What does that mean, 8 to go?
Yeah. My name is Kaede Akamatsu. I'm the ultimate pianist. You won't give up. It's a promise.
Alright. Poor Kokichi. Oh yeah, I forgot he's just smaller because it's like farther away, right? And, like, poor Kokichi, always blurry. I cannot believe Leon is still alive. But at least I understand Leon more than Mondo. Yep.
Hold on a sec. My name is Angie Yonaga.
Definitely not. I don't know if Angie's suspicious anymore. I really thought she was going to be the killer the last case.
I am K1B0, the ultimate robot. But please, address me as Kiba. Please wait. Leave it to me.
I'm the last one left that can build whatever Chihiro and Miyu were creating. It's Shuichi. I'm also here. Hey, wait! I don't get an introduction? You're gonna need to know who I am. Whoa. Oh, hi. All right, well, there you go. How could Junko be here? Well, I mean, I guess the same way everyone else could be here. That was a silly question. Anyway. Here we go. Super Mario 2. I guess 6. They're gone? I couldn't believe my eyes. The screen, my family, my friends, the entire world as we knew it. They're all gone? Spoiler alert, but yes!
Makoto, oh my god, I missed so much, and now... That isn't the gang, everyone!
We're all feeling very blue. I don't understand. What's an ultimate despair? Moderator, my classmates are... My home, everyone. Angie doesn't have blue.
This feeling...
There, he's...
No, this can't be right.
Well, we're all reacting. This is good. Everyone was muttering to themselves, and my knees felt weak as I leaned on one of the trial podiums for support. Is this it? This feeling is... despair. The feeling you should just give up right now. That there's nothing for us out there. Nothing for me out... Wait. We're gonna bank it all in a dream. And then I remembered something. One tiny spark of hope amongst the dark abyss in my mind. Shuichi. Shuichi was in my dreams. That video said he died, but I know that was him. I could feel it. It wasn't just a dream. It couldn't have been. And whatever happened to Shuichi, he clearly risked everything to reach me. So, I can't give up. Not now. He wanted to speak to me for a reason. If I surrender here, I'm throwing away everything he's done for me. I'd be throwing away everything everyone else died for. So I raised my head and slowly stood up to walk in front of the group, facing them all. This isn't what they would have wanted.
What?
I swallowed as everyone turned to face me, their faces still hollow. I debated telling them about Shuichi, but they probably wouldn't believe me. And even if they did, it would just raise more questions than we already have. So I decided to keep it to myself for now. The only thing I'm basing my hope on. They don't need it. Okay, Kaede, you can do this. For Shuichi and for everyone. I know we're all confused and scared right now, but our friends, the people on the outside, regardless if they're okay or not, they wouldn't want us to stay here.
But if the world's really in ruins, what chance do any of us have?
Alone, not much. But I think if we're together, we might have a shot of getting out of here.
But then what? Outside is even worse, isn't it?
I wanted to deny those words, but I learned that I couldn't always put on a smile and make things better than they were. Sometimes I needed to face reality, even if it wasn't a pretty one. Maybe it is. Huh? Maybe the outside world is terrible, and maybe we don't stand a chance out there. But we'll never know unless we get out of this place.
Why should we even bother, though?
Because it's not what the people who died would have wanted. If we give in, then all their efforts were for nothing. You saw the video. We're their last hope.
She's right.
I knew you'd agree with me, Rantaro.
Yeah, well...
Yes, she is. Okay, that was a little bit less expected, but okay, I'm with it. I glanced over at Rantaro and Kokichi, who'd walked over and stood beside me. I agree, but what do we do about it? I think We should do this one more time. Do what one more time? A class trial. One last time to find the mastermind and a way out of this program.
Mastermind? Is there one?
Yeah. Remember what Monokuma just said. The mastermind found out about the Monokubs.
So we inadvertently just confirmed its existence.
So, what do you say? One more trial. One last attempt to get out of here. Everyone went silent at that, and after a moment... I don't want to stay here, and I believe in you, Kaede. So yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, I'm in too.
As am I.
Same here.
Okay, good. We're all in agreement. I think Kibo.
Me too.
Okay, now we're all in agreement. Everyone nodded, and with our new plan set in place, I felt the slightest bit of hope burning inside me. It was like strings holding us all up above despair. They weren't very strong, but they were enough to keep us going. Monokuma, we're requesting one more trial, tomorrow, to try to solve all the mysteries of this program.
You know what? Why not? You lot and your hope are being held together by chewing gum, so I don't see the harm in watching it all fall apart. I can't wait to see the hollow looks on your faces as you fall into complete and utter despair. Monokuma left. We ignored his ominous words as I took a deep breath to address the group. Alright, here's the plan. We all go upstairs and try to get some sleep. I think we all need it after today. Tomorrow, we take the time we need to prepare and head to the elevator once we're ready.
Sounds good.
We all agreed and slowly made our way back to the elevator.
Two things. I'm glad that everybody is on board with us. I'm sure that won't go poorly later. Like, surely no one will give in to despair later and we'll have to save them through a minigame. But everybody's also taking the fact that they're in a virtual world pretty well, too. Oh, we're in a program? Yeah, okay, whatever.
We descended back to the academy, and we all headed to the dorms in near silence. Before everyone went into their rooms, I decided to make one last quick announcement. Hey, I know it's been a hard day for all of us, so if anyone needs to talk tonight, just knock on my door, okay? The others all nodded in acknowledgement before I went into my room, closing the door behind me with a click. I lied down in my bed, head heavy with worries. Was this really going to work? I knew we had to try, but still, I couldn't deny I was nervous. Eventually, though, I did manage to fall asleep. A small part of me wished that Shuichi would come to me again, but of course, my sleep was undisturbed.
Unlike me, who was being disturbed by a cat. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. It's now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine, Ursine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I slowly opened my eyes, taking a moment to stare at the ceiling of the room. Well, this is it. Our last day.
Also, nobody reacted to the death of the Monokubs at all, which I think is hilarious. I mean, I think they did. They were like, they're dead, but like it left no impact on anybody, which good. It shouldn't.
I got out of bed and moved into the halls. I made my way to breakfast, where everyone else soon arrived.
Ah, good morning, everyone.
Angie handed out food like usual, but even she seemed a little burdened and less energetic than usual. Angie, you feeling alright?
Of course I am, Kaede.
Are you sure? You seem tired.
Ah, do not fret. I'm afraid I simply did not sleep well last night, so I got up early to prepare breakfast for us all. Can't be hungry on our big day, now can we?
Yeah, right. Thanks, Angie. Angie nodded and we all ate together. It was oddly silent between us. Probably because of the weight of what we were about to do. It was hanging over us like a thundercloud.
Okay, sure.
After we finished breakfast, everyone just sort of filed out to do their own thing.
What are we doing?
I stayed behind in the dining hall and noticed the one other person who hadn't left.
Yes, it's time for my spot. Nope.
Leon?
I don't think we still got time for free time, Kaede. Hey, Kaede.
What are you doing here?
I don't know, what are you doing here? I was just eating. Just thinking, I guess.
About what?
This trial thing we're doing.
Oh, I understand if you're nervous, Leon, but I know we have the skills to pull this off, so...
And that's the thing. You guys have got the skills to pull this off.
Huh? What does that mean?
You guys are like all super useful and stuff, in and out of the trials. You know what you're doing. You're not just blindly following whatever people think is cool just to get a girl's attention.
Leon, is that...
I don't know, Kaede. I guess I just thought no one would think I was worth something unless I was popular or whatever. But in here, it ain't like that, huh?
Leon, we're all about to maybe die. Can you please focus? Exactly. We like you for you, Leon. Not because you're trendy.
God, that was real corny, Kaede.
But it helped, didn't it?
Hey, do you have an opening for a third boyfriend? I guess it did. Look, can I tell you something like, super embarrassing?
Okay, does it have something to do with finding the mastermind? We only have 24 hours, like 12 hours, really. Sure, what is it?
I never really hated baseball.
Yeah, I know, and it makes your character really, less interesting. What? But I thought you wanted to be a musician.
Yeah, listen. I seriously hated baseball practice, right? But I kinda want to play the game again after all this. At first, I only said the musician thing because there was this girl at the hair salon who was totally into that then.
You wanted to get into music for a girl? You'd, like, never really even met?
I know. Totally embarrassing. And the worst part is, it isn't even the biggest fail I had on a date.
Really? Wow, I've never even been on a date. Other than with my piano.
Yeah, keep this between us, by the way. But this one chick was really into animals, so I asked her to this cat cafe downtown. Turns out, I was allergic.
Oh no.
Tell me about it. I was sneezing the whole time. Totally embarrassing.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I wrote a piano piece for this girl I liked once. I was going to slip it into her locker, but I was so anxious I accidentally put it into the one next to hers.
Seriously? Wait, I didn't know that about you. That's cool.
Yeah, everyone knew I was the piano freak, so it wasn't hard to tell who wrote it. It was a really awkward conversation when I had to tell the poor boy who got it was a mistake.
Yeah, okay. I think that might top mine. But did you sneeze on him a lot?
Leon and I both laughed with our stories. It was nice to be able to think of simpler times than now.
So yeah, music was just a fad at first, but now... After our concert, and after you, Ibuki, and Sayaka helped me practice, I actually really enjoy it. So, thanks for showing me that.
Really?
It's kind of a weird response, but yeah. Yeah, really. Do you think, if we actually somehow don't die, I could do both?
Of course, Leon. I think it's wonderful you found anything you enjoy.
Thanks, Kaede. Really.
Yeah, once you get injured from sports and can't play the game anymore, then you can do guitar instead. Just don't hurt your fingers.
Especially since you guys kind of show me I don't have to change and follow what's cool after all.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you say back then?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Still, I'm nervous as hell about what's gonna happen to us. I don't really want to die, Kaede, but I know you're right. If we just give up and live out our lives here, that's like the lamest way to go out ever.
That's certainly one way to put it.
Listen, I know I made a lot of mistakes in these games, and I've fucked up more than once. But, I really want to do this with you guys.
Okay, never make that face again. Ah, it's terrifying. Whose mouth is that? It's not yours.
I'm joking.
That's great to hear, Leon. We want to do this with you, too. I'm glad we have you.
Whose mouth is that? I don't know.
Thanks, Kaede. Really means a lot.
Anytime, Leon. But if you really do want to get into music, I have one condition.
Huh? What's that?
You better send me every song you record. I want to hear all of them.
Hey, that's not your mouth either. Yeah, alright. I can do that.
Kokichi walks in. What are you guys doing? We're trying to save our lives out here.
Great. It's a deal, then. I extended my hand to Leon, and with an amused laugh, he nodded and shook it.
Alright, think I'm gonna head back to my room. Gotta psych myself up for later, you know?
Oh, wait, we're not investigating anything? Oh. Well, I guess it makes sense why they're being so lax then.
Totally. I'll see you soon, Leon.
I thought we were gonna, like, look around the school for clues. But,
See ya, Kaede.
we're just gonna try to figure it out on the spot in the trial. That's fine too, I guess.
Leon left the dining hall, and I couldn't help but feel a little lighter after talking with him. I think that really helped both of our confidence. Maybe I should see who else is around.
Is this just gonna be free time the episode then? That's kinda okay.
I wandered around the hall until I heard some noise coming from the gym. The gym, huh? Yeah, I think that I know who that is. I cracked open the door and saw Mondo pacing around the floor a little bit, clearly on edge.
Are we literally gonna go systematically through every character? That's kind of fun.
Boom! Score 1 for Kaede. Look out, Shuichi! I'm coming for your title! Just kidding. I don't know if you can, hear my thoughts in this program or something. So, that would be, really embarrassing, actually. Also, I thought a lot of stuff about Rantaro. So sorry for that. Okay, focus, Kaede. Phew! You got a person to talk to. Mondo.
Whoa. Oh, it's just you, Kaede.
Sorry for startling you. Can I come in?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
I closed the gym doors behind me and walked over to Mondo. You seem to be deep in thought. I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
Nah, you're good. I was just thinking about everything, as I'm sure everyone else is out there.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? Mondo paused for a moment, contemplating my question.
I guess. Better than standing around here in my own head.
Wow, that's really cool, Mondo.
What? Huh?
I mean, you're trying to open up more to everyone. It's, awesome.
Yeah, well, could have been working on that. I guess you can thank Leon and Ibuki for it.
I'm really glad the three of you have been able to talk about things like that. Although I've never seen you do it, I'm sure it's true.
Yeah, suppose there's one good thing about being granted some more time here. And my anger is, something I'm working on. Maybe it'll always be a part of me, but I seriously want to get it under control. Because it's led me to losing both Chihiro and Daya.
Daya? Who's that?
Ugh.
Come on, Mondo, you gotta be kidding me. You're gonna let that slip? You basically killed Chihiro to keep that a secret. Come on now.
Mondo tensed, realizing he'd accidentally let the name slip out. Oh, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I should. Talk about it with someone, I guess. Can't keep hiding it forever.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah, Daya was, my brother. The one who got me into the gang.
Your brother got you into a gang? That doesn't sound good.
We were the Diamond Brothers. We got the Crazy Diamonds up to one of the most well-known biker gangs in the country.
So, that's how you got your ultimate talent?
Yep. God, I can still remember those days, riding down the streets in the middle of the night. Nothing but the wind in your hair and the sound of your bike. Ain't nothing like it.
I bet it was fun. You can do something you love with your brother like that. I kinda like this sprite.
It was. Just wish I hadn't ruined it.
Ruined it?
Yeah, I did say I lost him, remember? I was second in command, sure, but Daya, he was the top dog. He was gonna retire and hand me the reins. But I heard things, Kaede. What the other gang members were saying about me. How they thought I was just some tag-along. I couldn't lead them like Daya could. Hearing that kind of talk day after day, I couldn't take it. So, on the day it was gonna retire, I challenged him. A street race, one-on-one. I wanted to prove I could beat him in something, just once, but that desire to win caused me to fuck up. I pulled some real reckless shit and...
Yeah, we all remember that.
He pushed me out of the way. I should have died that day, but he saved me.
Mondo.
Whoa, what was that?
You wanna know the worst part? He didn't even blame me. He knew it was my fault, but even as he was dying, in my fucking arms no less, he said it was his mistake. I had to keep the gang together. I had to, because that was all I had left of him. But to do that, I lied. Said it was his own mistake that caused his death, and everyone bought it. I lied to them for years, Kaede. I wasn't strong enough to face what had happened.
I'm so sorry. I can't imagine what that must have been like.
Well, don't be. I've made a lot of mistakes since then. Hell, I'm still probably making some now. But I don't want to do it anymore. If we do get out, I want to start over. Keep control of my feelings. Because that anger has cost me too many people already. I already lost so much. I ain't losing anyone else.
I understand.
Kaede, can I ask you for something?
Huh? What is it?
Can we make a promise?
Of what?
That if we pull this off and we escape, that we'll help each other. We'll stick together, all of us, 'cause I want to be stronger, like them.
I looked at Mondo, and after a moment I firmly nodded. Absolutely. Stronger together. Mondo smiled at me, and I couldn't help but grin back after hearing his story. I think I understand him a lot better than before. And while he has his flaws, he really is trying to change for the better. I guess that's what meeting people like them did to him, or for him. Hey, Mondo, can I ask you one more thing?
Shoot.
If you want to start over outside, what do you think you'd want to do?
Carpenter. That one's easy. Carpentry.
What?
Carpentry. You know, like making shit out of wood.
I knew what carpentry was, it's just not what I was expecting him to say. Oh, wow, that's actually really cool.
I know, right? I'm so good at tearing shit down. I bet I can get even better at making it. I could totally try carving stuff too, like, little wooden dogs.
You like dogs?
Hell yeah! They're the best! Did you ever have one?
Oh, no. My family didn't have any pets, unless you count the piano.
Oh man, you totally gotta get a dog somehow. Tell you what, Kaede. If we get out of here, maybe I can make you a little sculpture of one. Bet Angie could help. She's good with that stuff, yeah?
It was a really nice gesture, but I had to fight down a giggle at the idea of someone like Mondo carving a little wooden puppy. But I nodded with a genuine smile. Yeah, I'd like that, Mondo. I'm sure as long as you work at it, you can totally make it happen.
Right. Thanks, Kaede. I know I said it before, but I'm really glad we have people like you in this place.
Thanks. It means a lot, especially right now.
Of course. I think I'm gonna head back to my room, but you take care, alright?
Alright, see you later, Mondo. Okay, that's Leon and Mondo down. I wonder who I should try to find next.
I thought that said fix next. I was going to be like, that's hilarious.
I thought for a moment, and a certain someone came to mind. The only question is where to find her.
Ibuki.
It didn't take me long to settle on the most likely place. I stepped out onto the island and felt the warm breeze against my skin. And I headed over to a familiar place, avoiding a, certain side of the building. Oh, Kaede! Hi! Hi, Ibuki. Ibuki seemed down. For the first time I could remember, she hardly had any of her usual spark.
Are you kidding me? She hasn't had any of her usual spark for chapters now, ever since Mahiru died. Anyway, that is probably the one thing that never, like, came around for me was Ibuki in this. Like, Leon and Mondo and basically everyone else is at least acting mostly in character. Like, I can buy it. But Ibuki is just like, you know, I'm pretty sure 90% of her appearances are this sprite, which is like her only sad sprite, and I know that from doing Heather's. So, you know.
I couldn't exactly blame her. That video was so confusing and shocking to everyone, but especially to her. What are you doing all alone in here? I would think you'd want to be hanging out with Mondo or Rentaro or something. Well, it's just, what if I, hurt them? Huh? Ibuki, you'd never hurt anyone. You said that yourself. But the video, Kaede! It's in my class with the ultimate despairs! But you don't remember any of that, right? I don't know what any of it means, but I think it's bad. Really bad.
What? Did I miss a line there? Why is she saying no? Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. I think this one just jumped by really fast.
I won't lie to you, I don't know. But Ibuki, if you know who you are now, that's what really matters, at least to us. You mean it?
I don't know. That would just seem... well, we're just going to keep going.
Of course I do. You're a friend, Ibuki.
Ah.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh my gosh, Ibuki, don't cry. I didn't mean to upset. Thank you, Kaede. Huh? Ibuki left the band a while ago. We had some, differences. I don't really regret it, but it was a little lonely. Oh, Ibuki. I know it can be, a lot sometimes. That's part of those differences. But my classmates seem to understand. They were my friends. But they're all gone now. All of them. Ibuki paused before shaking her head slightly. She looked at me, seeming to have made up her mind about something. But when I played with you and Sayaka and Leon, I played so well, so... Kaede, will you play with me one more time? I didn't even have to think twice about my answer. Ibuki and I located our instruments, and even though no one else was there, we took the stage. It wasn't quite the same as last time she and I played together. I didn't need to say why, we both knew it, but that's also part of why we played, in memory. Not just for her, but everyone else we'd lost, in this game and all the ones that came before. Neither of us spoke, we just played what our hearts felt, together, in harmony. I think our notes said more than words ever could in that moment. After a while, our song came to an end.
Who's doing the clapping? No, I'm kidding.
We put our instruments back, and I sat with Ibuki on the stage, our legs dangling off the edge. Thank you, Kaede. Anytime, Ibuki. I think I needed that too. Yep, it went so much better than last time I played with someone. Really? Who? His name was Hajime. We had a headbanging contest.
Okay.
He wasn't very good at the drums, though. Well, maybe he should have tried the piano. Don't you just, hit them? It's a bit more than that, but I've never seen someone with such poor rhythm. He sucked really bad. Still, he was so much fun to hang out with, even if he was a little grumpy sometimes. I see. You want to tell me more about your old classmates? Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'd love to. You really want to hear? Of course. Well, first of all, there was Sonia. She's a princess. Whoa, you were friends with a real princess? Yep, yep. She had this pretty blonde hair and a smile that made your heart pitter-patter like the drums. She sounds wonderful. Who else? Oh, there's Kazuichi, and Peko, and Byakuya, and... Ibuki rambled on for a while about all of her classmates. I could tell how much she really cared about them all. It was like talking about them brought back the energy and passion that had been taken from her. And I think that's everyone. What about you, Kaede? Huh? Me? Of course, silly head. Do you want to talk about any of your old friends?
Also, don't let this distract you from the fact that by the end of this game, Gundam and Mahiro are probably going to end up being the only Danganronpa 2 characters actually dead. God damn it. Of course. Of course.
Oh, well, to tell you the truth, Ibuki, I wasn't actually around that long in my old game. I mean, I really wasn't either, but I still had friends. But I did meet some really wonderful people. Oh, like who? Well, you've met a lot of them here, but there was this boy named Shuichi. He was a detective and my best friend there. Whoa, a bona fide detective! Did you have a magnifying glass and a hat and one of those fancy pipes? He had a hat, but no pipe or magnifying glass, I'm afraid. At least I don't think. Let's see, there was Tenko, too. She was so cute. Now she's so dead. Oh, and Maki. She was a little cold, but I know deep down she had to have a good heart. Wow, you really see the best in people, huh, Kaede? I don't know if I'd put it like that. I think it's more that I believe in everyone that has a bit of good in them, that they deserve the chance to show it. I see. That's why you're such a great leader, Kaede. Ah, shoot. I just do my best, and I couldn't do it without people like you and Rantaro supporting me. Speaking of people who need support, I think it's time for me to check on someone else. Hey, Ibuki, I'm going to head out now. Are you going to be okay here? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Kaede. I feel so much better now.
That was definitely supposed to be Kaede.
Happy to help. I waved goodbye to Ibuki and went back inside the academy.
Well, you know what? I'm going to save that for later. This episode is an hour and 35 minutes long. We are about 36 in, so next time we'll have an hour to go. I figured since I did the trailer today, I'd do that in 30 minutes-ish. I kind of like this idea. It's interesting. But on the other hand, I kind of just wish some of this happened earlier, you know what I mean? So we could really, feel it. What else was I going to say? I don't remember. So, oh well. I guess I was going to say I'm kind of in the mood of ranking free time events because that's what I do on the streams on the weekends mostly these days. And these are basically free time events. I think Kabuki's was okay. I mean, it got a whole CG just to itself, so that's some value. Mondo's is probably the least useful because it didn't introduce us to anything we already didn't know. And Kaede kind of took a back seat in it as well. And I think Leon's was honestly my favorite, but that might just be because I like Leon. I like Ibuki too, but Ibuki's didn't really feel like the free time event Ibuki that I like, which is like, oh yeah, I mean I have this colorful personality, but it's really just to cheer other people up because I don't like to see people that are sad. And Leon's at least covered the whole I think I might actually go to baseball thing, but actually kind of developed it a bit by saying, I don't know if I kind of like music. Do you think I could really do both? Along with, the girlfriend story, which I think was fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, like and subscribe. You know the deal. And yeah, I guess on Friday we'll finish this. I'm expecting the rest of this is going to be mostly just FTEs. And then we're going to go to the next video, which is investigation. And then there's like, the trial is 2.5 hours long, the final trial. So like, that's going to be like 5 videos to get through that one video. So I hope you're looking forward to it. Myself, I mean, we'll see. It's probably going to be more like 4 videos if I chop it up well. As in, like, I just, like, space myself out. Because usually I try to make these from, like, 50 minutes to an hour long. If we do 2 50s, that leaves us 1 more 50. So I had 3 episodes, really. And then the epilogue. So we got, like, 5 more episodes left after Friday. I didn't check how long the epilogue is, too. It could be like an hour and a half. I just know that it came out rather recently, so, you know, good timing. Nice. Anyway, bye.